we will share about lung cancer. Before that, I will tell about parts of lung. The two lungs in our chest cavity are spongy. Numerous areas in the lung branch off the trachea and lead to an alveolar sac. Alveoli are important for the exchange zone. Take note that lung tissue is very sensitive part. Now back to our topic. What is lung cancer? It can be defined as a disease which normal cell grows uncontrollably to abnormal cell in lung tissue. Lung cancer is a cancer related to death and most common cancer worldwide. It often begins in the trachea, the cell lining of the bronchi, and other areas such as the bronchiole and alveoli. Lung cancer is caused by a cellular mutation that results in a succession of irreversible alterations to a gene DNA sequence. As we need to breathe in to take in oxygen for cell growth and exhale to get rid of carbon dioxide, hazardous substances like asbestos fiber or the chemical integrated smoke frequently cause this alteration to occur, make the cancer cell attack our lung. This spread called metastasis when cell cancer spread to another part of body such as bone and brain. It is occurred in two ways, which is through blood fluid and lymph fluids.
If the symptoms are identified early, the treatment is more likely to be effective. So, let's see what the symptoms of lung cancer are. The symptoms of lung cancer are persistent cough, hemoptysis, wheezing. Persistent cough. Coughing is the most common symptom of lung cancer.
So, how does coughing cause lung cancer?
Persistent cough occurs when the reflexive expulsion of air from the lung, which attempts to clear the mucus and foreign objects that enter with inspiration and are irritating the trachea or bronchi, causes the cough. The receptors in the respiratory tubes are excited as lung cancer spreads there, alerting them to the presence of foreign objects and inducing the cough reflex. We will experience as a persistent cough all day due to this discomfort, which is consistent and ongoing.
Blood ejected with a cough is known as hemoptysis. This blood may come from two sources. The tiny blood arteries that carry oxygen and nutrients to the respiratory tubes can be damaged by the tumor growing in their wall. One of the new blood arteries the tumor has developed to feed itself can be damaged if it is large enough. Blood stains will unavoidably come out with the mucus as a cough. They start off as little threads, but when the blood vessels get larger ones, more blood will be coughed out with each cough.
In addition to the symptoms that have been explained, there are many others that we can find. Among them are hoarseness, shortness of breath, chest pain, and weight loss.
Every disease must have a cause before it happens. Now let's get to know what is the causes that can lead to lung cancer disease. With the biggest percentage that can lead to lung cancer disease is smoking. The second one, we have air pollution. The third one, we have radiation therapy, and with the least percentage that can lead to lung cancer disease is genetics. Smoking causes most lung cancer. In the United States, cigarette smoking is about 90% of lung cancer death. Cigarettes have many chemicals such as nicotine, tar, cadmium, carbon monoxide, arsenic, formaldehyde that make it more difficult for the cells to repair any DNA damage in our body. They also damage the parts of the DNA that protect our body from the cancer cells. Accumulations of DNA damage in the same cell over time leading to cancer. Stop smoking completely is the best thing you can do to protect yourself from the cancer. Next is air pollution also lead to lung cancer disease.
Adriana, It is true that lung cancer can be caused by air pollution.
Yes, Dee, it is true.
How?
Let me explain. Outdoor air pollution is a mixture of tiny dust-like particles and substance in the air. These pollutions are man-made, such as fumes that comes from the vehicles and factories, and also smoke resulting from the open burning. There are few different ways that particles in air pollution could damage the DNA in our healthy cells then cause lung cancer. For example, invisible and tiny particles that penetrate our lung then changes the replications of the DNA from the original. These kind of changes lead to the DNA damage. Next is radiations also be one of the causes that can lead to lung cancer disease. As we know, nowadays, radiation technology always been used in healthcare treatment to stop the cancer from growing, dividing, shrinking the tumors and causes them to die by using high energy rays or particles. But it can be vice versa. Radiation therapy can lead to major damage to your healthy cells and turn them into cancer cells, especially when the patient receives the dose of the radiations excessively. But this usually takes time to occur for the cancer cells to spread in our body, such as 10 years after the treatment, and it is not happening in the near future. Not only humans have the stages of the age, but cancer also have. There are 4 stages in the lung cancer. We have stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and last but not least, we also have stage 4. Now let's go into what happened at each of these stages. For stage 1, it is very early stage and it still can be treated if early, which is the cancer is localized to a small area and has not spread to your lymph nodes or other tissues in your body. For stage 2, the cancer has grown, but it has not spread yet. For stage 3, the cancer has grown larger and has possibly to spread to your lymph nodes or other tissues in your body. And stage 4, it is very dangerous for lung cancer patients and it is very impossible to be treated, which is the cancer has spread to the other organs or areas of your body.
About types of lung cancer, there's a few types of lung cancer, which are small cell lung cancer, non-small cell lung cancer, and carcinoid. SC is a disease in which malignant cells form in the tissues of the lung. Types of small cell lung cancer are named for the kinds of cells found in the cancer and how the cell look under a microscope. Cancer cell of each type grows and spread in different ways. There's 2 different types of small cell lung cancer, which are small cell carcinoma and combined small cell lung cancer. Small cell carcinoma is a type of cancer that can appear in various parts of the body, but most often occur in the lung. It can grow very rapidly and spread to other organs. About 10 to 15% of lung cancer are small cell carcinoma, whereas combined small cell defined as cancer tissues that mainly contain small cell lung cancer components with non-small cell lung cancer. For non-small cell lung cancer, it is more common and it grows and spread to other parts of the body slower than small cell lung cancer. There's 3 non-small cell lung cancer, which are adenocarcinoma, squamous cell carcinoma, and large cell carcinoma. Adenocarcinoma often found in outer area of the lung. It involves gland cells such as goblet cell and it develops in the cell of epithelial tissue. Squamous cell carcinoma, it develops in the flat cell called squamous cell that cover the surface of airway. It is usually found in the center of the lung next to an air tube, which is bronchus. Large small cell carcinoma, it can occur in any part of the lung. It tends to grow and spread faster than other non-small cell. The cancer cell appear large and round. Other lung tumors are pancreas and carcinoid. Pancreas is known as superior sulcus tumors. It grows in the upper part of the lung and interfere with the structure around it. These tumors are rare, can be tumors from other diseases, whereas carcinoid is uncommon and tend to grow slower. It made up of special kind of cell called neuroendocrine cell. Carcinoid are usually classified as typical or atypical carcinoid.